Hello and welcome. Let's talk a little bit about developer tools. Developer tools are the tools that help web designer and developer build their website easily. These are just tools that will help you build your website with a more easy way, and they help you debug your code easily. So how they work is if you go to any web browser, right click and you click on the inspect element. The shortcut for Google Chrome is Control Shift I. If you press Control Shift I, it will open developer tools here. Here is the developer tool. I'll close this one. And the other way you access the developer tool is by going to the menu here, and in your setting and the help. I think yes, under the more tools you can find the developer tool. If you click on this again, it will open the developer tools for you here. If you go to the Firefox, the same thing. Just right click, inspect element. Inspect element is the same thing in Firefox. Previously Firefox had another extension called Firebug. I think it was Firebug, and now they have the developer tools here. And the Firefox one is a little bit advanced, and it is very cool too, which I'm not going to use Firefox in this video series. I'm going to use Google Chrome, and I will show you the basic of the developer tools here. The way it works is, if you right click, view the source, it will show you the source of the code you have written in your server. It is the same thing, the HTML code in your server. But if you right click and open it here, this code is a little bit changed because the Google Chrome, their developer tools, adds extra code to it if it does not have those code. Let me show you the example. If I create a file here, test.html, and inside this one I write an h1. We have an h1 of hello dev tools, and I am going to open it in the browser. Where is the test? Yeah, here the test.html. If I open it, I see this one. If I right click and view the source, as you can see, our code is the same thing that we have in our code editor. But if I come here and right click, inspect element, here it will show you the HTML code, of course. But as you can see, we have a head, we have HTML, and then we have body and all of these things, which is the essential code for the basic structure of HTML5. As I said in the previous videos, that if you want to build a website, you should follow the HTML5 standards, and this is the standard. You must have a head, a body, an HTML tag in your website. That's why if you don't add this one, the developer tools will add that for you automatically. The other things that you should know here is the console. The console, I will talk about the other tags when we go to development side, when you go to JavaScript, all of those things. But for us, if you are in the web designing and HTML part, just element is the part that you mostly do, and these two tools. So let's go to our document. This one is selector. You can call it selector, and the shortcut is Control Shift C. You can select it here, and the selector always select an element in your page. If you click on this, now you can select any element here. If you select this one, this is selected, and this part of your code, you can see all your CSS. This is your file name. As you can see, we have written the code in our HTML file, and these are, as you see, user agent style. It means this code is added by browser, so the browser will add some code if you are using h1. As you can see, h1 is a little bit larger. That's why they have the font size of 2 em, which we will discuss more about this in the next videos. But for now, this is the HTML part, and this is the CSS part. You can change everything here. You can change the color, but all of these changes are temporary. They're temporary, and it will not affect your website. If you refresh, again it's the same. Let's open another website. Let me open my website here. Or any other website. If you right click, inspect element, I can see the code, I can change the code, everything I can do this one, but it will not affect everything on the server. If I come here and say I want the background should be a little bit like this one, this is another color. So as you can see, this has changed. Now I can see the change in my website, but if I refresh my page, everything reset to back. That's why this is temporary. Everything you do here is temporary. Most of time you need a very good color. If you come, you can select the good color, because the selecting a color is hard. You can, if you can write purple, but or orange or green, but that is the exact green, but you need a combination of colors. That's why you can use everything here. The other part of this developer tool, which is very important, is that you can add your code here. For example, I know this is the font size here, everything. You can add another property. You can change the text here. If I come here and click, now I can add, let's say I will change their font family, and it will give me all the fonts available here. If I say to cursive, it will change it to cursive, fantasy, monospace, all of these things. As you can see, it is very awesome, but it will not affect in the server. There are some way you can save this in your server, in your file, but those are not necessary for now. You can now copy this one and come to your file. Let's say you are in this, and H1, and paste it here. Now you can refresh the page, and now it is saved forever here. That's why this is very important. And whenever you wanna design, whenever you are using CSS, you want to design your website, you should use the developer tool, because this is very important. This way you can design better. The other tool is here. As you can see, it will show you the devices. If I click on this one, now I can view my website in Nexus 5. The default is Nexus 5. I can select Galaxy S5. I can go to iPhone X. This is iPhone X. This is very small. You can say I need 100%, and this is the 100%, and your website look like this if they open that on that device. Later we will discuss about responsive design. Means when you design a website, it should look good in all devices. It should be responsive, and most of people nowadays use their mobile. That's why responsive design is very important nowadays. That's why. And the other thing is that you can move your developer tool from here. If you click on the three dots here, you can move it to the right sidebar, you can move it to the left sidebar, you can okay, where is it? Yeah, again you can come here, and you can even undock it. If you undock it, it will show up here. For me, I always like to have it here. Sometimes I change it to this side to check the responsive feature of the website. For now, I'll click on this. Now it is the desktop version of my website, which is not very good website, but for now it is just an example. And that's it, I think, for the basic developer tools. We always need as a web designer, we always need the element and the styles here. There are compute, event listening, DOM, breakpoint, all of those things which we will discuss in the future videos. For now, you just need the element part of this one. So I hope it has been informative for you. In the future video, we will use this one, and if I use developer tools, I bring any changes, you should understand that what I am doing. I hope it has been informative for you. Again, thank you for watching. If you think these videos are informative, you can like it and you can share it. I don't have any social media account for my YouTube channel. I just want, if anyone want to learn something, I just teach them for free, and everything is for free till now, and it will be as always. And thank you for watching.